How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, or for some of you, welcome to Blade Bias. I just recorded this entire video not realizing that my camera was facing the wrong way, which was awesome. But I quickly, as we get new people in here, as we start to upload more frequently, I want to break down what Blade Bias is, because there has been some confusion with the new people joining, and even some old people that just are old, but, you know, people in our communities who just don't understand what is going on with Blade Bias. So, I am Ty, also known as Telestro, or Telestro Flips. You can find my links in the description. But I am just one of two people who uploads to this channel. So that is the most important part here. There is two of us that upload to this channel. It's me and Ethan, who is camaroEE, my lifelong best friend, the person we got into balisongs and started flipping together. Our whole journey has been spent together. So that kind of leads into why Blade Bias was created, but so it's me and Ethan, and how we like to do it is we like to record a bunch of videos and schedule them a day apart. So this is if we're doing daily uploads, which usually we are. Sometimes we get a little busy and we miss out on daily uploads for a little while, but the way we like to do it is we record 4 or 5 videos, we schedule them a day apart, and then the next person will come in. Say Ethan schedules his Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I will come in and record a few videos and then schedule mine Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. That way we have alternating daily uploads. And the very cool part about that is that it is a lot less work on each of us, but it still gives you guys the same amount of cool content. Which is great. I think we found a system that we really like. It's super awesome, gives a lot of content, and we're both very happy with it. The cool thing is I get to watch Ethan's videos of course I record my own, but I get to watch Ethan's Blade Bias videos as something cool, something new to watch. He gets to watch my videos as something cool to watch. So even though we run the channel together, we are giving you guys a ton of content, and we're also giving each other a bunch of content, because, you know, a lot of videos that I don't know what Ethan's recording. He just uploads to the channel whenever he wants. So we put a lot of trust in each other to make cool videos and talk about cool things in that process, but that is the major thing you need to know about Blade Bias, is there's two of us, me and Ethan, and we switch off back and forth who's uploading what day. Another thing you need to know about Blade Bias is that the Blade Bias content, this is our second channel, right? Both of us have a main channel. I have 2 other channels, but in terms of balisong flipping, I have one other channel where I do more review-based stuff and more commentary things. Blade Bias is our second channel. So the content on this channel is not meant to be high effort at all. We looked at kind of our main channel videos and we're like, this is just taking too long. Like, I have things I want to talk about in this time, but it just doesn't fit on the main channel. Because imagine you have 4 super high quality reviews and then some random head mounted, today I'm going to talk about oil video. Like, it just doesn't fit at all, and it's not what our viewers expect, or it's not what they would like to expect. So we were like, I want to make head-mounted videos, but it doesn't fit on my channel. Ethan said the same thing. We both had basically the same thought at the same time, as we typically do. And also we had thought about making a podcast for a while, but then we're like, we're both on this podcast, like, whose account should we put it on to make sure we both get credit for it and it doesn't just become Ethan's podcast or my podcast? So we eventually came to the conclusion, you know, it would be really sick if we combined all of these ideas, made a second channel that we upload the podcast to, and also we can upload these lower effort head mount, videos, and nobody's going to worry about it, and it's going to be just, that's the content on the channel. And so that's what we did. Blade Bias was created, and we started uploading head-mounted videos, and it was absolutely awesome. And this is probably one of my favorite things we've done, because Blade Bias is me and Ethan, throughout our entire reviewing career, throughout our entire just YouTube and community and balisong community presence, have tried to be as objective as possible. We looked at people who in the community had a large following that were very opinionated, and you basically know who I'm talking about, but somebody who makes content similar to this, that is their main form of content, and they are very opinionated, and they are very they have large control over their audience. We did not want to be those people, so Blade Bias is more of a space for us to showcase things, make kind of more informative things, and just talk about our opinions in a not so serious way, because of course our Blade Bias opinions will be like my opinions on the Vault, my opinions on the Seraph, my opinions on the Kraken, all that stuff is gonna be said on the Blade Bias channel. But the cool thing about us having two channels, or us each having a main channel and the Blade Bias second channel, is that if you want our in-depth, kind of more objective thoughts on things, just look at the main channel reviews, or look at some streams or anything, or ask us about it in DMs. Like, Blade Bias is just kind of an outlet for us to make content and talk about things that is a little bit more on the opinion side or feeling side of things. But at the same time, we're not going to be that kind of person that's like, this knife good, buy this knife and that's it, or this knife bad, never buy this knife. Because the thing with Blade Bias is, Blade Bias is just meant to fill the gaps between our main channel reviews. So if there's a knife you see on Blade Bias that is, oh, I'm giving my opinions on it, but you want to know if you should buy one, go check the main channel review. Like, there will almost always be some form of content on most of the knives we talk about on Blade Bias, but Blade Bias is mostly just meant to be put on in the background, not taken too seriously, because the things I say on Blade Bias are only a fraction of what I actually think of the knives, because the thing with Blade Bias is that it's completely unscripted, it's completely impromptu, it's literally just camera on my head and I'm talking about something. So I am really bad with getting my full thoughts out about things, so there's going to be a lot more information in the main channel video, I can guarantee it. So basically, to sum it up, Blade Bias is a channel me and Ethan created together in order to make content that is more frequent but lower effort, that goes alongside our main channel content. It is not supposed to be a replacement for the main channel content. It is supposed to be, you see a Blade Bias video on a certain knife, you get my opinions on it, then you go watch the main channel review to get my more in-depth thoughts on it and if you should get it. And it's the same way the other way around. If there's a knife you really, we have, maybe you see it on Instagram or something like that, but I haven't given any thoughts on it on my main channel, there's most likely a Blade Bias video about it. So you can get my thoughts while you wait for the main channel video to arrive. So Blade Bias is really just an outlet for us to make simpler videos that are more just casual. They're not meant to be listened to like gospel. I mean, Blade Bias, the entire point, put it on in the background while you're flipping. Just listen, watch a Blade Bias video on your way to school. Like, just fill the time with Blade Bias videos and just watch them however you like. You don't have to pay attention if you don't want to. We're just going to keep making them. We're just going to talk about things and just have fun on this channel. And me and Ethan are super proud of this channel and the growth it has been having. And 500 subscribers we just hit, which is ridiculous for just, since we started daily uploading, our channel has just blew up in terms of like relative subscribers to what it used to be, which is crazy, and I'm super stoked on that. It shows you guys really like it and there's new people wanting to watch our content. So basically, Blade Bias goes alongside our main channel content. It is not meant to be a replacement for the main channel, and I really hope all of you enjoy kind of this lower effort, kind of more personalized content. It's not so much review of said knife, it's more I'm gonna talk to you guys as a flipper, not so much as like a creator, but just like as a dude you were to see at a meet or something like that, or meetup. You know, there's not so much of a shine and polish. It's more just my thoughts and opinions in the moment. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching Blade Bias. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, any questions, leave them in the comments. Follow us both on Instagram. It's the best way to keep up with what we're doing because we post a lot more on there than anything else, just in terms of stories and updates on what we're doing. That is always the first place that gets shown new things that we have. So follow us on Instagram, subscribe to both of our main channels where you can see the higher end content. I appreciate all of you who are new here, but also I really appreciate all of you who are been around for a while, and you've been around since the beginning of Blade Bias. You guys are awesome. So thank you guys all very much for watching. I will hopefully see you guys all very, very soon. Peace out.